How's it going? Welcome back to another installment of Previously on The Walking Dead. I went ahead and decided that it's better for everybody if I just went ahead and just held off for 2 episodes, seeing that episode 10 was kind of a little slow. Now don't get me wrong, it was just as exciting, just as animated, but I feel that 2 episodes back to back gives us a little bit more to talk about. Alright, so let's get on to it. Now episode 10 hit a very key point, and that's survival. For the first time, we have a legitimate episode where now we're not really freaking out about walkers or marauders, as I like to call them. We are actually having an issue finding food and water. That's kind of a bigger issue to worry about if you think about it.
Gun's worth more than gold. Gold don't protect your family, put food on the table.
Alright, we're dealing with a lot of survival stuff, and then on top of that, you know, like I said, like I talked about before, we dealt with Beth's death. Okay, so not only do we have Beth's death, we have Tyrese. We have, and that's pretty kind of a big deal there, okay? And we have Sasha that's kind of handling it like a little punk ass. Okay, now I understand she did lose her boyfriend, she did lose brother and all that stuff. It's sad, it really is. But you know, my biggest thing is that you're not the only one that lost people here. So there's absolutely no reason for you to be acting like a it was kind of upsetting me a little bit. Okay, so Sasha's kind of acting out a little bit. We got crazy lady with the sword who is kind of trying to take the lead a little bit, but she's not really trying to take it from Rick. She's just kind of stepping in and going, hey, I don't think you're really thinking about everything completely. I mean, you got this paranoid kind of negative outlook on everything. Yeah, granted, everything has been messed up and you can't really blame Rick for it. I mean, just watch the other episodes and you can see why Rick is the way he is. You know, they've kind of been, you know, screwed over a couple times. Few times. Many times. Actually, like a lot. Like a lot. They've been screwed over a lot. The point is, you can understand why Rick is being the way he's being. And then we have Daryl that, you know, kind of broke the internet a little bit with, oh my God, Daryl cried. Wow. All right, so let's not be mean here, okay? Obviously, this episode 10 is really trying to show just how every individual character, no matter how badass they can be at one point or certain points, they're still ultimately human. And at some point you break down. And it was really refreshing to see something like that, in my opinion, as far as it's not just, you know, bullets to the head and, you know, cutting off their heads. It's, no, this is really getting to us. This sucks. We don't like this. We've lost too many people, and now I'm breaking down. Let's talk about what I like to call the WTF storm, okay, in the WTF form. The reason I call it that is because it was an extremely epic scene. Daryl walks up to the barn doors and, you know, oh, lightning flashes. I mean, how artistic was that, by the way? But lightning flashes, and it's just a swarm of walkers. You can go ahead and take your dookie right there. I would. If you see something like that, it's just, oh, okay. So, okay, we lock down the doors, and then one by one, they all start to barricade the doors. Now we can tell that something epic is going on here. Something epic. And then calm. So now we walk out and just trees everywhere, walkers, bleh, everywhere. What happened? Is this a tornado? And the barn? The barn stayed up. It just stayed up. Good job, Daryl. You found an amazing place to stay the night. Very good, very good. Let's go ahead and talk about this real quick. The realism of that, that barn would have gone up. But because The Walking Dead is still going, it's in the script. It survived. Don't question it. Don't be mean. Move on. Now, there's one very particular quote. Yes, I'm moving on from what I just talked about. Keep up. There's one particular quote here that really just touched my heart. And it's, "We are the Walking Dead." And that's where I think of Peter Griffin.
We are the Walking Dead.
He said it! He said it!
Yeah. You guys watch Family Guy, right? Anyways, let's move on a little bit further. Okay, by the way, if you didn't know already, I'm talking about episode 11. 11. Again, keep up. Now we got the spies. And they've been listening, watching. Here's some freaking poison water, which at least is what, the group thought it was. And some baby apple sauce food, okay? And there's one thing that Rick did that I personally would have done in a heartbeat. Oh, you want to offer me some applesauce for my baby? Eat it. Eat it. Eat it. I would. Eat it. So, now we had the epic scene where all of a sudden it's freaking walkers all down the street, and it's just the most beautiful shot that I've seen in a TV show, actually just on TV altogether. And it's just so beautifully shot how it's nighttime from just a bird's eye point of view, the car going and just hitting all of these walkers and just the red light. That was epic. So then we have the flare that goes up. So now, it's funny though, because for the guy, it means one thing. For the group, it means another thing. Either way, that still equals to FTFO. Long story short, we managed to meet up with the group. Oh, he's gay? That explains a lot, doesn't it? I'm kidding. Kidding. It literally doesn't explain anything. But I will at this moment, since I have not seen the episode 12. For right now, I am going to call him the gay governor. Because it kinda seems like the whole thing all over again. Oh, we have this community. Oh, it's sealed off and we try to live life like it's normal and we don't know anything about it. There's something weird's going on here. But again, haven't seen the rest of the episode. This is just speculation for right now, and we're gonna see what happens. Can we talk about Rick Grimes right now, just for a split second? And let's talk about just how great of a leader he is. I mean, he has grown so much from the beginning. And the thing is that Rick Grimes has always been a leader. But it is so good to watch him addressing the group. Ultimately, he cares about his group. And the one thing that really touched my heart is that he referred the group as his family. That he's gonna go see. He's like, I'm gonna go see. I'm gonna go in there. I will see. But the thing is that I'm gonna be standing there. And I'm gonna have to decide whether I'm gonna bring my family in there or not. I'm paraphrasing, of course, that's not exactly what he had said. However, I am just so proud of Rick and seeing him keeping control and not letting the power of his own authority and his standing in the group to consume his head. I mean, yeah, we get really close here and there, but we never really had a problem with Rick or Daryl or any of them. Matter of fact, this gay governor decided that one of the main reasons why he was going to take this group in was because even when they were hungry, defeated, thirsty, upset, they never turned on each other. That's admirable. Anyway, so go ahead and let me know. What are your thoughts so far? I mean, there's some great things that are developing right now. Think of season 1, season 2, season 3, season 4. And now let's look at season 5 and just how much everything has changed and how it's all just kind of come together. And stay tuned for a video where I will be posting on fan theories on exactly how the zombie epidemic happened to begin with. This has been Iggy with another episode of Previously On. Stay tuned, because I will be covering 12 and 13 very soon. You guys have a wonderful day. As always, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned.
And one day, she saw something new and died.
Just like that?
Yes.